Hello everyone, it is Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to have a lot of fun just doing an impromptu virtual card class. This was a kit that was a card class that was already sent out about a month ago. So I just wanted to quick show you what one of my card classes look like. We're going to have a lot of fun today, but first, before we get started, I just wanted to tell you about a spring retreat that I have coming up. It's a spring retreat in a box, all ready to go. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. In May, I will have all the links posted for all the videos, the tutorials. There will be door prizes. So I hope you can enjoy and come and have some fun. Let me just show you what some of the projects are. I'm just going to show you a few of the cards. So it is a happy and heartfelt spring retreat. This is one of the cards that we will be making. I hope you can see it. So we have this one. Isn't that cute? Here is another one. And then I'll show them to you also at the end. So here's one of the bigger cards. And here's another one, and this one is one of my favorites. So I hope you can see it. So here we go. Isn't that pretty with the shimmery ribbon? Absolutely love it. Love, love, love. And on the inside of this card, isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. So we have, let's see, there were like 20 different cards that you're going to get to make. And you get all the supplies that you need. You get $40 in goodies from me for this retreat. The retreat is $69. You get everything that you need. I do also have two add-on classes. So one of the add-on classes, I'm just going to show you a couple cards here. The first one is a Slimline card. So there's going to be 8 cards in this add-on class. You get all of the supplies, plus you get the stamp set. The cost for that is $29. So you'll make 8 cards plus the stamp set, and it is $29, and it's an add-on class. The next class that's an add-on is a Daffodil Daydream. So I'll just show you a couple of these cards. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And then let's see here. We have this really beautiful one. So you do get the stamp set with this card class as well, and the cost for that add-on card class is $25. So I'm super excited. So with the add-on classes, you will get the stamp set, the Happy and Heartfelt. That is with the Slimline class. And you will get the Daffodil Daydreams with the Daffodil class. The other add-on that I have is a basic toolkit. In this basic toolkit, you will get a stamp and seal. You will get a refill. You get a pair of paper snips, and you will get a pack of dimensionals and this awesome hard shell case. So you can always add extra things to put in here. The cost for this add-on is $29.50, so you can always add that onto your retreat as well. Gosh, we are going to have so much fun with this retreat. I am so excited. There's been a lot of planning and a lot of things that have gone into it. So you're going to get a bunch of product. You are going to get Heart and Home Memories card packs, the envelopes, you get all the twine, the ribbon, you get everything. You're going to get that goodie bag. You're going to get 2 special gifts from me, so be sure to sign up. And again, there's going to be door prizes, so that will be a lot of fun. And just a quick reminder, I do have a card class, and the deadline to sign up, I believe, is this Friday. So isn't that pretty? And here's another one. So you get 8 cards. You have a choice of getting the whole kit. The whole kit with the tutorial is $30. You get to make 8 cards. You also do have a chance to get this free. Free is always good. So if you place an order through my store and spend $35, you get to make 8 of these beautiful cards for free. You get the tutorials, you get all the supplies for it. So if you're interested, please check out the links that I have attached to my video. And let's get started with our cards. So I'm going to turn you down so that we can get crafting, because crafting is always so much fun. All right, so let me just adjust my camera here. All right, so let me just pull you up on my phone so that I can see any of your comments. Please let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know where you're from, and we will get started. So the class we're going to do today is Eden's Garden. Now, I'll turn it this way. I think this was a stamp set that was really missed out on in the past catalog. It is a very beautiful set. It's very versatile. There's so many things you can do with it. So this is the set that we are going to be using. And I did also, in this class, use the die cuts. So we use this border, and we have the little label here, and these beautiful frames. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we will get started. Let me just put this away, and we will start making our beautiful cards. I'll put that on the side. The first card that we are going to make is Sending Hugs. Who doesn't want a hug? Everybody wants a hug. So we will start with that. We'll open up our stamp set. We'll get our supplies. So in this class, if you ordered it, you did get the tutorials. So you got all the directions on how to make these beautiful cards. So we are going to take a piece of the basic white, and we will just fold this in half. We'll take our bone folder, and this set is still available. It is being carried over into the new catalog. The new catalog is coming out in May, so be sure to watch for that. All right, so we will take our Merry Merlot, and if you want all the dimensions for these cards, I do have the tutorial available. The cost of that tutorial would be $15. So just send me a message if that's something that you're interested in. So we will glue this down. These are Stampin' Seal. And we'll just lay this down right here in the center. And I need to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. All right, then we have a piece of this beautiful paper. This was from what was this from? This was from the Eden's Garden suite. Beautiful paper. So we will glue this down. And I'll make sure I'm putting this on the right side because I'm doing this upside down. All right. There we are. Now, what we will do is we will take this and slide this in here. So what we will do is put a little bit of glue just right on top of it. All right. Then we'll lift that paper up. Slide that in there. Just like that. All right, we'll take our paper snips, we'll flip the card over. And we will just trim off the excess. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off a little more because I don't want these little edges sticking out. So we'll grab our paper snips and just go along the edge of that paper. There we go. Now we have that. Make sure I have the card facing the right way. Now we're going to do some stamping. So I do have a label cut out here, and we're going to put our sentiment on, and we want the sending hugs. Everybody loves hugs. All right, and we will do that in our Merry Merlot. So we'll open that up. We'll have our label facing this way. Slightly tap right in the center, and there we go. Clean that off. All right, and then we will attach this. Of course, for those of you that have watched my videos before, I absolutely love these dimensionals. They are so much fun. And we'll put that right in the center. Isn't that pretty? All right, so now we will be using some of the garden gems. Now these gems have retired, and I did check stock, and unfortunately they are already out of them. But they are beautiful gems, so if you have them, definitely use them. Otherwise, you could use any gems that you would like. So we're going to take some gems off. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and we will just add some of these beautiful gems on here. And I always do an odd number of gems. I just think an odd number is a little more eye-appealing. All right, so here is our first card. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right, so let's go on to our next card. Our next card is Hello There. And again, you see we're going to be using some more of these gems. And I use the die cuts, and I have here the soft succulent ribbon. So we're going to assemble this card. So we have our pieces here. We have our basic white, and we'll just fold that in half. So thank you very much to those of you that are watching. Please leave a comment letting me know that you're here. Send me some hearts, send me some love. I really would appreciate it. All right, so now I have a piece of Evening Evergreen, and I had embossed this with the bark embossing folder. Now I believe the bark embossing folder is going to be retiring. I'm not sure if they're still available, but you could use any kind of embellishment that you want or embossing folder that you want. So we will attach this. Put that right in the center. Just like that. Now I have a wonderful piece of that cardstock again. So we're going to lay this right at the bottom of the card. All right, so make sure that's the bottom. We'll lay that right even at the very bottom, just like that. Isn't that pretty? All right, now we will take our ribbon. Let me get my ribbon out. And we are just going to wrap it around. And, well, actually, we are not wrapping it around. We are going to just be cutting some strips. So we will do that. Cut one, and then about here, and then we can always trim it down. So what I'm going to do is grab my mini glue dots. Let's take a couple of those. Whoops. We'll lay one there, and we're going to lay it right on the seam so that we don't see such a sharp changeover like that. And lay that one down there. These little things are sticky. And we'll lay this first strip down. We're just going to put it on a little bit of an angle, just like that. Grab some more of the mini glue dots. Put one there. And I think we'll put one actually right on this ribbon. And we'll just lay that right across this way. There, so we have that, and we will trim these, but before we trim it, let's get our other pieces on here. So we have our label, and we're going to stamp. So we'll put this here for now, and we will stamp, and we want the hello there. So I lay my stamp down. Oops, turn it this way. And we'll pick it up with the block. And we will use the Evening Evergreen. And we'll just put the sentiment right in the center. Just like that. Clean that off. And then we need to add a little bit of something onto the sides. So I will grab my soft succulent. And then I will grab, let's see, which set of leaves do I want? I would like, we'll go with this one. All right, so we're just going to take our soft succulent ink and we're just going to stamp a couple of these on the side. Just like that. There we go, just to give it a little extra so it doesn't look like such a plain label. All right, now I did get some on my desk and I will go back and wash that later. So let's attach this. So of course we are going to use dimensionals. And where did I lay them? I laid them, here we go. So this weekend is Easter. Does anyone have any special? You can see I used some recycled paper that I had previously printed something on. That's what's nice about paper crafting. You can always use the flip side of it. All right, so does anybody have any fun Easter plans that they're doing this year? This year we are going to my daughter's house, my daughter and son-in-law. And we're going to spend time with my grandbaby, and my son is coming to town, so I'm super excited about that. Now we're just going to trim this a little bit here, because I don't want it completely hanging over. There we go. I love these paper snips. These paper snips are awesome. So if you sign up for the retreat, you do have an option to sign up for that toolbox. I love the case. I keep a case on my desk, so I have my toolbox here, and I keep it stored with all of my dimensionals, because I go through so many of them, I keep them all in here. But I keep my bone folder in there when it's not in use. All right, so I have this. Now we're going to pull out those beautiful gems, and we're going to grab these long ones. I think these long ones are just so interesting. They're so pretty. Grab another one and put it right there. All right. So I did use our Stampin' Emboss machine, and I die cut out these little leaves. I think they're so cute. And we're going to put some of them behind here. So I'm going to grab another glue dot. You could use liquid glue also, if that's something that you like using. So stick that there. There we go. Grab another one. And we'll put it on the back side of this one. Yeah, this Easter is going to be a lot of fun. My granddaughter, she's 17 months, and she'll get to do an Easter egg hunt and all kinds of fun things. So I'm excited about that, just to see her little face. She's so cute. All right, so here is our second card. So I hope you like that. You can see the shimmery gold here. Isn't that pretty? All right. So now we will go on to our third card. Our third card is Let's Celebrate Everything. Now, I don't know about you, but there's always something to celebrate, whether it's a friendship, a marriage, just anything really. All right, so we will start with this card here. Put that on the side. And I have our basic white paper. And we will just fold this in half. I love the bone folder. It just makes that nice, crisp edge. All right, so we have that. Now we are going to take our evening evergreen paper. So this set of cards is really nice because you can use minimal supplies and make a bunch of different cards out of it. So I've basically used like 2 different designer series sheets of paper. I've used the basic white and 3 different colors of paper. So the evening evergreen, soft succulent, and Mary Merlot. So just with a few supplies, you can make just such beautiful cards. All right, so I have this cut out, and we will attach this. And my Stampin' Seal, where did it go? There it is, right next to me. All right, so let's put this on. All right, so we'll add this right here, and this is cut just a little smaller than the length and width of the cardstock for the base. Now we will take our soft succulent and we're going to stamp on here. I want to stamp before I attach it to the card, just in case I have a mistake and I need to flip it and use the flip side. I know we've all been there, we've all done it the other way, and sometimes things just don't work out. All right, so I'm taking the big stamp out of this set, and I will attach it to a bigger block. And I'm going to grab my soft succulent, and we are going to put it just on the corner, and we're going to not put the whole image on here. Some of it's going to hang off, and that's okay. So juice that up and put that right there. Press down. All right. So see, I got some on my desk. Normally I'd use some scratch paper, but so we just have this light, soft floral design on here. I just love it. I think it's so pretty. Now we will attach this to our card base. Yeah, I highly encourage all of you to check out the link for the retreat, the spring retreat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to pop on throughout the day and announce some door prize winners. Those are always fun. Now, if you can't make the particular day in May, no worries. Everything is going to be there so you can create that entire retreat, from the actual retreat to the add-on classes. You can do it at your own time any day after that date in May. Everything will be posted there. The tutorials will be there. The videos will be there. The winners for the door prizes will be there. Everything that you need. And then did I mention you will be getting some free gifts from me in addition? And I'm not going to tell you what they are because they're a surprise. So you will find out if you choose to order the retreat. All right, so glue this down. So I took some more of that designer series paper and I just cut it on an angle just to give it a little something different. A lot of times we do cards where it's, you know, paper at the top, paper at the bottom. So we're just kind of mixing things up a little bit. So we're going to take this and just cover that soft succulent at the very top. So we have this. Isn't that pretty? All right, so then we are going to stamp. So I'm going to put this on the side. So these are, or this is the label that was in that die cut set. I'm just going to pull out these little extras, poke them through. All right, poke that through, and there we go. Here we have this. So there is no right or wrong direction. So we're going to stamp, and we will do Let's Celebrate Everything. That one's not it. Oh my goodness, where is it? Here we go. All right. So turn my stamp the right way so that y'all can see it. All right, so let's just stamp this here, right in the center. So that's a little crooked. Let's flip it over. You know what? I did cut out an extra piece. So, you know what? We'll just flip it. See which one we end up liking better. All right. Okay, that side didn't work so well because I rocked my stamp. So we'll stick with this side for now. All right. So what we will do then is we will take this. Of course, we'll be adding some dimensionals. So let's just flip this over. And we'll use our bad side to put the dimensionals on. And I'll stick one in the center because we don't want a saggy middle. Nobody likes a saggy middle. All right, so let's put this right here. And we're going to be putting it right on this seam right here so that we don't see the entire seam. Just place that just like that. Isn't that pretty? Then we're going to be taking these beautiful, beautiful rhinestones. I'm so sad that they're going away. They're just so pretty. All right. So if you have them, hold on to them. They are like gold. All right. So put one there. And then we will also put one right there. So, but if you don't have these, unfortunately, they aren't available anymore because they have just retired. But you can use any gems that you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a big one, and we'll do that up here. So we have an odd number. All right. So isn't that pretty? All right, so hello, Diane. I see that you are on. I see Linda. I see several others are on here, so thank you again for joining me. Please, when this video is done, if you can share this video, the more likes, shares, comments that I get, the more that my videos go out to other people. So if you could just share the love, that would help me out so much. All right, so this is our third card, and let's get on to our fourth card. So just a little hello card, nice, sweet, simple. Now this beautiful ribbon is retiring. However, it is still available. I checked this morning and you can still get it. It's a peacock. It's old olive and pretty peacock. It's a blend of colors. So one side has more of like a bluish, the other side, see, this is the bluish side, this is the greenish side. It's beautiful. I love it. Sad this one's going away as well. But we're going to use that. Again, if you don't have it, or you wait too long and you don't get it, you can always use any other kind of ribbon. All right, so let's work on this beautiful card. So we will take our basic white and we'll fold this in half, just like that. Again, using our bone folder. Then we will take our Merry Merlot, again, sticking with the same 3 basic colors, and we will lay this down. Alright. Lay that right here in the center. I love this color. It's so pretty. Now, I do have another piece of that designer series paper, and we are going to do a little trimming. I don't know why I didn't have these trimmed out ahead of time, but that's okay. So, we will put a piece of basic white cardstock and a piece of the designer series paper, and we're going to cut it from corner to corner, or not exactly corner to corner, side to side. Let's put this on the side. I'll get my paper trimmer. And now I don't think I can do this upside down, so you're going to have to bear with me with it being a little upside down on your end. So we're going to go, let's see here, side to side. Will that work? What's this other side like? What's that? Alright, so we will go right about here. There's no rhyme or reason. You could cut it at any angle. You want to cut the 2 of these together so that you have the exact same angle on both papers. So we'll just cut. Make sure you go through both. Put our papers on the side. Let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. So now we will take our card. I hope this worked. And we'll be putting our white along here. And then we will take, it's going to go just like that, our designer series paper, and it will go just like that. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. But now the tricky part is we want to wrap this ribbon right here. So what we're going to do is put these 2 together just like this, and I'm going to use my Dampen Seal Plus because I'm going to hold ribbon down. So I'm just going to go right along that edge, just like that. I'm going to take my ribbon. I want to put it right on that seam, just like that. So now it's going to hold these 2 pieces of paper together. Pretty clever, huh? All right. So then we'll put a little bit on the back side. Oh, I should have went the other direction. Whoopsie. All right. So go this direction, fold that down. I'll take our paper snips, ribbon snips, whatever you want to call them. Trim that out. And let's see, let's make sure we know which way this one's going. All right, so this one will go that way. All right, so we got that, and we'll trim this because we don't want the extra pieces sticking out. All right. So there we go. Now we have this. Now we will stamp our pretty flowers on here, our little leaves, and then we'll stamp our sentiment. So let's get our leaves on here. Take this one off. And I think I want a smaller block, so I have a little more control. And we're going to take our soft succulent, and then we'll put one there. And again, don't do what I just did. Probably should have stamped this ahead of time before adding that pretty ribbon. There we go. Just in case there was a little oopsie. All right. So now we will grab our sentiment, and we want hello there. So which one is that? This one is this one. Lay our stamp down, put it on our block, and we will put this on with some Merry Merlot. Juice that up. Put our sentiment right here at the bottom. There we go. I'm so glad that turned out. Otherwise, we'd be cutting some more paper. All right. So now we have that, and let's attach it to our card base. Stuck there. So let's see here. We will lay this flat. I know flat, no dimensionals, but you could always add dimensionals on this if you would like. Go this way. Make sure it's facing the correct way. And there we go. Here we have our beautiful card. Let's add some of these pretty rhinestones, these gems. There, and we'll grab a big one. Oh, okay, there we go. So again, unfortunately, these are retired. You could always use any other kind of gems that you have. This beautiful ribbon is still available. I don't know how many they have, so I wouldn't wait. I do have a link to my store. If I do have an ordering special, so if you order $35 in product, I will be sure to send you a beautiful package of embellishments. So if you place an order today or tomorrow, so I'm doing Thursday and Friday, if you place an order, I will send out to you a package of free embellishments. So if you spend $35 or more, I will get that out in the mail to you. So here are the beautiful cards that we made. Let me just pull them out. So we have this one and this. I love these really beautiful cards. I just absolutely love these. All right. So here are the cards that we made. Our beautiful set. Please be sure to, if you are interested in getting the dimensions for this, you can always order the tutorial. Again, this was a card class that I had offered about a month ago. So with that card class, you would make a total of 8 cards. You would make 2 of each of these really beautiful cards. The cost was $30 just for the kit, or you could get this kit for free if you placed an order for $35. So again, free is always good. You get the envelopes, you get the die cuts, you get everything except the stamps and the ink. So if you were to purchase the stamps, then you would end up getting this card kit for free. But make sure you order it through my website. All right, so here are the beautiful cards again. So that is what we have. Don't forget to sign up for the beautiful card class. There's only a couple days left to get in on this card class. Oh, I guess it would help if I turn them the right way. All right. So this card class, you get to make 2 of each of these beautiful cards. The cost for the kit alone is $30. Again, you get this kit for free if you place an order through me for $35. You will get all the cutouts, the ribbon. You do not get the stamp set. So, and I cannot send stamped images. So, but you will get all the die cuts. Isn't this pretty? This, it's like a little greenhouse. Isn't that beautiful? So again, only a couple days left, and don't forget to sign up for that spring retreat. Nothing is better than just spending a day crafting. So, all right, with that said, thank you very much. Please share, like, comment. The more shares, likes, comments I get, the more Facebook sends out my videos. Be sure to check out my website, lovedbyhimdesigns.com. I do have my videos on there. I have projects on there. There's a bunch of stuff there. I also do have a YouTube channel. You can check out my past videos. And with all that, you all have a very happy and blessed Easter. And remember, He is risen. Have a great day. Bye-bye.